Alright, what's going on YouTube? Just want to bring you guys the next part of my Oregon State offensive ebook here. Real quick thing, there was an update with Season 2, which gave some more AP on offense. Really the thing I want to do with that is add a second takeoff on my outside players. Golden Tate's a great player, gets silver takeoff, one of the first ones to get that, and gets our route running thresholds. It's actually pretty cheap too. So highly recommend him, but really just two takeoffs on the outside. I have Randy Moss and Golden Tate are mine, but you can really use anyone. Okay, what we're going to cover this video is going to be our other passing formations. So that's going to be bunch strong nasty, bunch X nasty, as well as Y off trio close. So I'm going to start with bunch strong nasty. So audibles here are going to be motion, bench, double post, crack toss, Y trail, and then this one doesn't matter. I just put dagger, but I don't ever call it. So the first player we're going to cover is motion, bench, double post. This is going to be a great cover 3 and cover 4 beater. So what we're going to do, here's a play. We're going to put the tight end on a wheel route. We're going to streak our point man. Put our running back on a Texas, and then base protector, move that slide. So what I like to do here, my first read is when I snap the ball, I see if my tight end's open, because a lot of times people will have cloud flats, or some weird alignment. The tight end's open for a snap throw. Not going to really show you guys me snap throwing the ball to the flat, but that's just what I look at. Then it's really a high-low read between my running back and this post to Tate. A lot of people will use her a Texas route just because they're so hard to guard, and when they do that, then I can throw this post right between the thirds. Right, so let me show you guys that one more time. So again, you're really just reading the user here. If the user goes up, hit your Texas. If not, hit this post. Or, well, hopefully your receiver doesn't just drop the ball wide open. So yeah, I mean, it's really basic. It's a cover 3 bomb, cover 4 bomb. It works the same way. Against cover 4, you should throw under more. Versus cover 3, you kind of can throw between the thirds more. But it gets wide open. And then a lot of times, like, I can't really show you guys if someone tries to go user it, but if they try to user it, you know, you kind of just wait and hit this Texas route. Again, there's no user here, so there's not a gap. But normally you just throw Texas in the gap. And then finally, to show you guys this tight end wheel, right now there's purple, so I can't really snap throw it. But if you get time, you can wait for him to wheel up the sideline and kind of throw it over flats. It's another really good play, or a really good route on this play. So yeah, that's really what I look for on double post. The next play we're going to cover in this formation is going to be Y trail. This is very much a man beater. Let me go call Y trail. So here it is versus, let me just call mid blitz. So I see cover 0, I block the running back. I'll show you guys do versus cover 2 man if it's not blocked. So we just block the running back. Then you see this corner out to Lemon R1 here. We're just going to put him on a speed out and then stem him up once. And then all these routes beat man coverage. Every one of them. Let's watch, right? Okay, the drag route wins. Speed out 1. X is wide open. I will say in practice mode, my post will not win because the guy that's manned up on the running back, when I block him, like starts running a middle third since there's no user. But trust me, that post beats man, right? This time he got bumped, but that route normally wins too. The 10-yard speed out's very lethal. Really, really great man beater here. I mean, you attack, you know, all different depths. We attack the left sideline at like 0 yards, the right sideline at 10. We have a post over his head, and this trail gets to about 15, 20 yards up the left sideline. So it's really hard to do like 1 or 2 zone adjustments and really guard everything because we're attacking at such different depths. Versus cover 2 man, I mean, I'm not going to call it cover 2 man, so I'll make it sacked here. But what I would do is, so this is cover 0, right? The only thing I would really do versus cover 2 man is we should put the running back on some route, right? To make the, most people usually the guy that guards the running back, make him play defense. So what I would do, what I'd recommend doing versus cover 2 man would be to streak Tate, drag the tight end, and then Texas the running back. And what this is going to give me, it's going to really give us the same thing, right? We still have that drag attacking the left flat. We still have our speed out, and now we have a Texas instead of the tight end trail. But we added this streak here to run off a deep half, so that way our post can get under a deep half, right? It just frees up the post more. Again, I'm going to get sacked here because it's cover 0, but that's really what we're looking at versus cover 2 man. Just one more time for you guys. So again, let me show you cover 0. So cover 0, we block the running back, stem up Lemon. Cover 2 man, drag the tight end, streak Tate, Texas the running back. Okay? They're going to be great, 2 great man beaters for you. And those are really the only 2 plays I call in this formation. I only call 2 plays as much. I got a cover 3 bomb and a good zone beater and a man beater. All right, bunch X nasty. Audibles here, going to be QB sweep, inside zone, whip double spot. These 3 are all red zone. I'll get to them in a different video. Really, the only play I call here is drive halfback under. Again, I audibled all these formations, but I'll just show you guys here so it's easier. On this one, this is going to be rare. I want the bunch on the short side of the field. And this is a zone beater or a man beater. We'll start with zone. So right here, I want the solo side on the wide side. The reason we do that is we stem this corner down. It's very similar to corner strike, not as good, but still very good stem down corner. Now from here, I do have 2 tight ends in the game. That's just because I didn't audible to it and I didn't do a package. Kind of my fault, but whatever. So what we're going to do is we're going to streak our point man. We're going to post the real tight end, which is going to be X, and then we're going to slot fade our outside player. So first read here is this stem corner. You know, does he win? Which he will most of the time. Throw the stem corner, just like corner strike, right? Same concept. But on the short side here, this is a really interesting combo. If you wait for the slot fade to get over a flat, whether it's cover 2 or cover 3 or honestly cover 4 unless it's match coverage, watch what happens, right? He gets over the flat, the guy follows, he got bumped, but you can throw this. That was a risky throw. I wouldn't throw that in a game. But you can throw this, assuming he doesn't get bumped, right over this flat. You let him clear, and we lead straight down in possession catch. Hold the left stick straight down when you throw this bullet pass it and possession catch it. I've never seen this pass, unless it's like a random fluke drop, which you guys know can happen sometimes this year. I've never seen it not be complete. Just lead straight down, catch. It's a great 15, 20-yard play. And then let's say, you know, they zone drop you or something, which some people do. We still have this running back. We have this like speed running back in, which runs really well. So, I mean, you know, we can still hit this, you know, force their flats to come down. Great zone beater here. Again, normally I'd have, you know, just one more time for the slot fade. So you guys see, you let them clear the flat, pass lead straight down, possession catch. Good. I will tell you this too. If you guys see what happened, I'm kind of forced around to show you guys the read. If you happen to see they have a flat that runs this deep, that follows this guy, just throw the running back. If he's this open, I mean, let's take our 15, yards or 10, 15 yards or whatever, right? So it really just gives you a high-low read. You really just read this flat. So your first read's this corner out. Then we just read the flat on the left, right? Corner out, is he open? Nah, maybe not. Okay, the flat's kind of left him, pass lead down, possession catch. That was just a terrible throw on my part. I let it out for some reason. I don't know why I did that. But really, we just read the corner out. Probably, let's say he's not open. Right, lead down, catch. So as you can see, though, I'm just forcing it. Just hit the running back. If I was in an actual game, I'd be here. First off, I'd throw the corner out, and then, the flat's 47 yards back. Right, and we're right there. But that's drive. Only play I really call in here. I'll show you versus man, too. We're going to run a different man setup. I would say the setup's different for man coverage. So let me call drive. Still want the solo side of the wide side. It's called mid blitz. So what we're going to do here is we're going to block our running back versus cover 0. I really only call this versus cover 0, I'll be honest. I don't really call this versus cover 2, man, but, We're going to stem down this corner, still fries man coverage. Okay. We want to leave this in route, and so what I like to do, streak my outside guy. Actually, streak or post him, depending, probably post works, and then zig the tight end. And what this is going to give me, this corner was going to win, and then I have this post that'll win. If you don't like the spacing on the post in route, like if someone's trying to use her, you just streak them. Just run them off the field. That's what I like to do. Or put them on a post. But if you look at it, right, we have this corner route that wins, zig routes beat man coverage, and look at this in route. I mean, this isn't even a tight end. It's not even a receiver, and you're still frying them. In routes seem to do really well this year, especially this in route. I don't know, seems to run better than hot route ones. Where he just really plants and just kind of, you can kick off possession catch. It's basically a free 8 yards every time versus man coverage. And then obviously if they, let's say he goes and uses that, well, we have our corner out, our zig, and of course this post, assuming he doesn't get bumped into the floor. The main read here, I know I haven't thrown it yet. Just show you guys one more time. It's going to look like this. Main read here should always still be your corner out, right? Okay, he didn't win that time. Well, let's look for something else. Okay, this guy's open. But your first read should be your corner out, then probably your zig, then probably your in is what I would say you should do, and then the post. Right, we go here. This time I forgot to block the running back. But that's going to be the man beater. So just to recap, zig the tight end, post square, block the running back, stem down this corner. So we look, he didn't win. Oh, the post won. Right, you're really just kind of just looking for your posts, or your progression. So it's going to go corner out, zig, in route, post. Is what we're looking for here. See if I can get this corner out to fucking win for once. I didn't want to win that time. But yeah, that's going to be our man beater out of drive. I really, again, love it more versus a zone beater just because of that slot fade, but it's pretty good. All right, last formation here that we really run a lot out of is going to be Y off trio close. Pass plays here going to be motion, mesh rail, and smash return. The rest of this is red zone, or I don't even call motion PA cross switch, honestly. Probably just put like inside zone here or something. But really just smash return and motion mesh rail. Smash return can be another man beater. Let's start with the man beater here this time. So right here, what do we like to do versus man? There's two ways. Cover 0, block the running back. Always block the running back versus cover 0. All right. Now with our receivers, there's the base setup I run where I post my solo side, streak Tate. Just like this. So my drag here will beat man coverage. The return route to Moss will beat man coverage. And this post to Lemon will also beat man coverage. Right, drag's open, return's open. See if I can get a good throw on this post. Got an overthrow, but I got post beat man a lot. Now, let's say you're truly playing cover 0 and the streak's not really doing much for you, because it won't. What I would do is still post Lemon. Okay? Now put Tate, R1 here. See, he's on this weird C route. Just put him on a speed out and stem him up once, just like White Trail. And if you look here, so we still this drag that wins, a return that wins, and then the speed out is also going to beat man coverage. So it just gives you a lot of routes that really fry man, especially versus cover 0, where there's just not a lot of zones. I mean, we attack the deep middle, both sidelines to the short, short part of the sidelines, and then some intermediate attacks. This is probably my favorite cover 0 play in the game right now is this one right here, just because of the spacing on the routes. I mean, it's really impossible to switch stick a lot of this. And then, obviously, when there's a user, the post will get more open because there's not a guy dropping into a middle third because the running back's in pass protection. Again, this speed out's just frying him. So yeah, that's going to be smash return for a man beater out of Y off trio close. And then I will show you guys my zone beaters. I really like motion mesh rail can kind of beat man, but I much prefer it versus zone. So what we want is we want this wheel route to run to the wide side of the field for the most part. We call cover 3 sky, works versus cover 2 or cover 3. So the first thing we want to do, right, is we want to post, that's a streak. We want to put a post on our solo side. We want to streak R1 here. Put the tight end on a return route. And then to start, just so you guys can see, this is what it should look like. You have some freedom with your running back. If you want, I like to put him on a flat just to really push flats out and down. Because when a flat goes down, it allows this post to... I'll just probably stem this post down once, I'll tell you that. And what this will do is this flat to the running back will hold flats down and out. So it should open up your return and your post over the top. So we look at it. This motion wheel is kind of just eye candy to distract them, but it's a clear out streak. So we look, we have our return out here, and then this post right over the top of the flat. So let me walk you guys through the stuff. I think the defense kind of bugged out. Yeah, I don't know where this flat tried to cross man the wheel route. So I don't know where he's going. But let's say this doesn't bug out. This flat would kind of guard here because we have our running back flat, right? Well, from here, hopefully he holds a flat defender. Now we have a return going inside as this post runs over his head. So it really puts the user in conflict here because we have both these routes open at very different depths. I mean, 20 yards apart. So yeah, so one more time again. Post our solo side, stem him down once, return the tight end, streak the solo side, flat the running back. And what this will do is, and then this motion wheel is just to try to mess people's stuff up, right? We look at it, boom, our return's open, our post is open, and it really gives you a lot of explosive zone beaters. Big gain over the middle of the field, or this short little check down. I'll just check down for you guys real quick, just so you guys know what it looks like. Again, I don't know why this slot corner on the left is mismatching to the other side, but if you see that in a game, abuse it. Right here, I mean, quick 10-yard pass. Really hard to guard return routes this year in zone coverage. The other play I like to run in this is the one I'm going to run to the short side of the field. I like to streak my solo side here, put a post on R1, drag the tight end, and then you can honestly leave the running back the way he is or streak him. The streak here is not terrible. And what we're really looking to do here is obviously this drag post concept that we talked about, but we're looking to throw this guy straight down. And what we do there is, again, it's kind of like that slot fade I talked about earlier. We really just lead it straight down and then possession catch. So you're looking to throw this over a flat but under the third, which hopefully Lemon runs off the third. All right, we go. See that third turn his hips, straight down, possession catch. So that's already very tedious to guard, by itself, obviously. And then we're gonna really spice that up with the rest of the combo here. Obviously, snap throw your drag. If your drag's open, hit it, right? Make them put hard flats on the field. So we have this drag, but then you get this post that'll also run under all these thirds that have just been cleared out. And you may say, oh, the dude could use the post. Well, yeah, he could, but the problem with that is I have a running back streak on the field, so if he kind of like Dagger that I showed you guys earlier. If he runs with a post, we just hit the running back in the spot that he vacated, right? You know, you just right there, hit the running back streak, possession catch, or rack it, depending on, you know, what's there, and it's wide open. So this is another really good zone beater. Again, this one's to the short side of the field where our motion wheel is going to run to the short side. So again, it's very similar to Dagger with that drag streak post, but again, we have this backside once that third turns his hips, pass lead down, possession catch. Really make your opponents make it difficult to guard that. So yeah, that's going to be kind of our last three formations here. Going to be Y off trio close, bunch strong nasty, and bunch X nasty. The only other play I will ever occasionally call is going to be verticals out of trips tight end. Really a zone beater here. This is more of a desperation play, honestly. Like if I'm ever really bagged, that's what I come out in. And all we're going to do is one hot route. We're just going to corner out the tight end and snap the ball. We're looking for this triangle seam streak. I mean, as verticals, we should really know how to run this, but really, we're looking for the seam streak. If the seam streak's not up, we're looking for the solo side corner route, which is kind of getting caged right now, but in most games it doesn't get caged. But again, it's really just, we're just looking to snap throw this guy right there and possession catch that. That's really the only thing I'm looking to throw there. So yeah, hope you guys really enjoyed this one. Let me know if you guys you know what you think of it. I'll definitely be adding the red zone and run play stuff in next. And then after that, I think what I'm doing a defensive ebook for you guys. Just played through my gauntlet. Went 10-0. Had a friend running my scheme. He also went 10-0. I think I'm on like a 30-game win streak with his defense, and so I switched to this playbook. So really having a lot of fun with it. A lot of good wins. So yeah, looking to break that down more for you guys. Hope you enjoyed.